From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. Several people are dead after a police chase in Delaware County ends in a fiery crash. Well, we're learning about what may have happened in the moments before the accident.
And it is New Jersey's first major wildfire of the season. The progress crews are making to contain the flames from the county line wildfire.
Sixers getting ready for the home court advantage tonight against the Knicks, and fans are weighing in as the series shifts to South Philly for a pivotal Game 3 of the playoffs. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Janelle Varell. Thanks for joining us. We're going to start with our next weather forecast. Meteorologist Kate Bilo has the details, and a noticeable chill in the air this morning, Kate.
A noticeable chill indeed, and the problem is we're just not really going to warm up much this afternoon, Janelle and Jim. It is starting off kind of cloudy, and that's going to inhibit warming, and even this afternoon with a cool breeze from the northeast, we're going to end up almost 15 degrees cooler than yesterday, and in some spots more than 15 degrees cooler than yesterday, like down the shore, where it may struggle to even get past the low 50s today. So clouds around early, especially in the city and points south. Those clouds will start to break up and erode a little bit later on. We'll see a little more sun late, but it is going to be a cool day. Again, only in the 50s, and then we clear out tonight and temperatures drop even further. Tomorrow morning may be the coldest morning of the week as we drop into the 30s, and likely frost advisories and freeze warnings all across the region. So kind of a cloudy, cool start to your day. It's 47 degrees, and we're only going to get to the upper 50s, so only about a 10-degree jump from your morning low to your afternoon high. For reference, tomorrow we'll have almost a 30-degree jump from the morning low to the afternoon high. So it's really that the swings, what we call that diurnal warming with the heating of the day, we're not going to feel it much today. What it feels like outside right now is pretty much what it's going to feel like all day, and that northeast breeze with us all day as well. It's a little milder to the south. We're at 50 in Wildwood, 51 in Dover. We're kind of hanging on to that overnight warmth. That's where clouds were thickest overnight. To the north, it's a little bit cooler, but again, you can see not any rain expected beyond a few showers in southern Delaware, but the clouds are hanging on, and it's a cool and kind of gray start to our day. Coming up, though, nothing cool about the extended forecast. We are headed for the 80s and possibly approaching 90. I'll tell you when coming up. Chandler, I'll send it over to you.
Thank you, Kate. Well, we'll start off on the Commodore Barry Bridge. Our area bridge is still a bit busy this morning. We had an overnight accident that closed down all eastbound lanes into Jersey. Now we still are talking about a lane restriction, but at least we are reopened. So again, eastbound on the Commodore Barry, you're seeing some delays into Delco there onto 95 due to this accident where they still have a lane restriction. Elsewhere, Walt Whitman Bridge, eastbound lane restriction as well. This is due to some construction that just joined us here. One lane is blocked off traveling from South Philly into Jersey. And the good news is that earlier down tree that we were following in the westbound lanes of Kelly Drive that had the drive completely closed traveling out of the city has now reopened. They've been able to move the tree. Janelle, back to you. All
right. Thank you for that, Chandler. We have some new information just into our newsroom about a police chase that ended in a deadly crash in Delaware County.
Several people were killed, and the crash tied up traffic for hours. CBS News Philadelphia anchor Jan Carabeo is live in our newsroom now with the latest for us. Good morning, Jan.
Jim and Janelle, good morning. This just in. Pennsylvania State Police now confirm at least 4 people died in that crash. Meantime, what initiated this police chase is still unclear today, but police were originally dispatched for retail theft. Take a listen.
PSP is in pursuit of a red Taurus, tinted windows, for a theft on Lululemon. They're doing it about 110 miles per hour.
That is the red Ford Taurus sedan involved. Pennsylvania State Police say the crash happened on Route 322 Conchester Highway in Boothwyn, Delaware County during a police pursuit yesterday afternoon. Now, according to police, an officer attempted to conduct a traffic stop on a, quote, suspicious vehicle, but the person driving that red Ford Taurus failed to pull over. That led to a pursuit. Police say the pursuit ended when the car crashed near Chichester Avenue and killed at least 4 people inside. Their identities were not released by police, and police say no other cars were involved in the crash. Meantime, that area was shut down yesterday from Chelsea Parkway to Creek Parkway for several hours as police investigated. CBS News Philadelphia was there on scene as witnesses recalled both the aftermath and the moments just before the crash.
You just hear these cars racing down the highway and followed by some more racing cars with the sirens and everything. We heard helicopters also and everything else, and then one of my mechanics is also in EMS, so he had a radio and kind of got the intel on what was going on.
I saw the fire and a lot of police activity, and I knew something was really bad. My hearts go out to the families, of course.
Again, we now know police say at this point 4 people are dead. We are still working to learn more information this morning as this investigation continues to develop. Janelle.
All right, Jan, with those new details this morning, thank you so much for that. Crews, they say they're making progress battling this wildfire. This is in the Wharton State Forest. It's called the County Line wildfire, and it is the first major wildfire in New Jersey so far this season. The flames have burned 400 acres, and we're told it's now about 75% contained. The New Jersey Forest Fire Service says the wildfire started sometime overnight Tuesday, but they didn't see it until yesterday morning. No homes or structures, they say, are threatened, but nearby Goshen Campground, it was evacuated and is still closed this morning, as are several trails in the area. Despite all of the rain that we've gotten over the last few weeks, the New Jersey Forest Fire Service says wildfires can still happen.
The fuel that's on the ground is dead. You know, your dead leaves and things like that. So it only takes a minute or two for that to dry up and allow it to burn.
The soil drains very quickly, and therefore the fuel moisture drops very quickly. So the fuels dry very quickly this time of year.
And we're expecting another update about this wildfire at around 8 o'clock this morning.
As Dover police continue to search for the shooter who killed an 18-year-old on the campus of Delaware State University, loved ones are honoring her memory. Last night, friends and family of Camay De Silva gathered at a park in Wilmington to remember the young life lost. The teen was shot and killed Sunday while visiting a friend at DSU. Parents say their daughter was a freshman at Wharton State University in Baltimore, but often visited loved ones in Delaware.
This is who she was. She was about family, and she, not knowing, she made sure that she always spent time with her family, her friends.
You kind of ask yourself, like, why her? But then it could have been somebody else's kid, and we would have been out here feeling the same way.
Earlier in the day, University President Tony Allen expressed his condolences for the De Silva family and spoke about the need to keep the university community strong.
Obviously, we're praying for the De Silva family, and we're continuing the ongoing investigation, which is being led by the Dover Police Department. But we're trying to keep our community together, healthy and strong.
Dover police continue to look for leads that could help identify a suspect in De Silva's death.
A school district in South Jersey says it is canceling what was supposed to be a controversial Free Palestine walkout that was scheduled for tomorrow. It was canceled after the walkout became public on social media. Student organizers at Eastern Regional High School in Voorhees say they are furious because of the cancellation. Camden County Commissioner Jeff Nash sent the school superintendent a letter this week calling on the district to cancel the walkout. Instead, the district is now planning a rally for peace during the students' lunch hour.
I felt that the school should not endorse a walkout that would put students in fear because they are, in essence, anti-Semitic protests.
We have absolutely nothing against Judaism. We have absolutely nothing against the Israeli people. We have absolutely nothing against anyone. We are simply respecting the people that were killed, innocent lives that were lost.
The superintendent says despite the walkout being canceled, there will still be an increased police presence around campus tomorrow.
Sixers face an uphill battle at home against the Knicks tonight. They trail the series 2-0.
And they really need a win tonight because, listen to this, no team has ever won a series after trailing 3-0. The Sixers were back at practice after that crushing loss Monday night at the Garden, but the team says they're optimistic as the series is now back in Philly.
We've played probably well enough to win both games, to be honest, but we didn't, and it's a long series, and I've been here before. It's really doable, you know, all that kind of stuff, but just got to dial in on one right now.
We got to go out there and do what we know we're capable of doing, go out there and execute the game plan and win 2 games at home. And then at the end of the day, after Thursday, we win that game. 2-1 is the closest the series can be. Somebody has to be up 2-1. You know what I mean? You know, it's gonna be a dogfight.
All right, let's get it done. Game 3 tipping off at 7:30 tonight at the Wells Fargo Center. And, of course, you can always get the latest on the Sixers playoff run on our website, cbsphiladelphia.com. If you are going to the game tonight, Aramark employees, they're staging another one-day strike. Union members, including cooks, servers, bartenders, and concession employees, they say they're fighting for health care and better pay. This will be the second walkout for employees of the Wells Fargo Center over stalled contract negotiations. In a statement, Airmark says it continues to negotiate in good faith and that there is a contingency plan in place for tonight's game.
Also today, thousands of athletes are making their return to Philly to compete in one of track and field's premier events. The 128th annual Penn Relays gets underway in just a couple of hours at 9 a.m. The event kicks off with the girls' 4x800 meter heats at Franklin Field and the girls' discus competition at the Monshine Throwing Complex.
We are getting you ready for the big Sixers game tonight.
And who better to get you fired up than ultimate hype man Monty G.
What's up, Jim and Janelle? It's your friend Monty G. I want y'all to know and I want y'all to see tonight is the game where the Sixers going to be. You know we're looking good, and yes, indeed, really, we're going to beat the Knicks right here in Philly. You know we're the best. We're taking it to the top. Sixers in the house, and we can't be stopped. Let's get it. Let's go with the fans going crazy. Sixers is the best, and you know they amaze me, and we're going to win. Hold it down, baby, baby.
And what? And what, right? Right, Monty G. We love those. We love those cheers. Live for them, and hopefully it'll make a difference tonight.